In 2025, Canada's Wonderland in Ontario, Canada, will introduce AlpenFury, an all-new launch coaster by Premier Rides. This will be the park's 19th coaster, having the third most of roller coasters in a single park, behind Six Flags Magic Mountain, who has 20 roller coasters, and tied with Energylandia in Poland with 19. This ride looks really cool. When I saw the POV and off-ride, I was thinking this could be Canada's version of Velocicoaster due to the theming and launch elements. So let's talk about the stats. So we have a height of 154 feet, which is 50 meters, a drop of 154 feet, which is 47 meters, max speed of 71 miles per hour, which is 115 kilometers per hour. We got 9 inversions, which is not only the most inversions on any coaster in Canada, but in North America. It beat out Steel Curtain's inversion count with 8. So let's talk about those 9 inversions. We got our first 2 inversions, the Fire Serpent Roll, which is a Sea Serpent Roll. You can find this element on Steel Curtain at Kennywood. We got a 0G Stall, which I'm sure will deliver a lot of hang time. We got a Skyflyer Loop, and then 2 inversions, what they call an Ice Winder Roll. They're pretty much 2 heartline rolls. The first inversion twists you to the right side, and then after that inversion, you stay banked to the left side, and then you twist to the left side. I think the closest element I can really describe, a similar element to this one, is Wicked Cyclone's 0G Stall, because on that element, you are inverted one side, and you're staying hanging for 1 second, and then you come out the same way. You are inverted. Here, it's 2 inversions, 2 heartline rolls that are quick. Between the 2 rolls, though, you continue to be banking. Looks like we got 2 back-to-back corkscrews and a 0G roll. Those are all the inversions. We have a length of 3,280 feet of track. Looks like the theme and story is about Wonder Mountain with fire and ice being involved. Villagers closed the climbing trails. It has been home to beasts and mystical forces. One legend holds that at the mountain's core, fire and ice come together in their most raw states to create a powerful natural force that is terrifying. The Alpine Village has its own ice and fire festival each year due to the story being in the local culture. Riders on the ride are playing the visitor of the theme. They find themselves in the village during the height of the festival. Those brave enough are invited to journey through the heart of Wonder Mountain. You board a sled and buckle in before you launch into the journey of your lifetime. Obviously, they are pretending that the trains are sleds. They are not actual sleds. I'll talk about the trains in a bit. If you want to read more and get a better understanding about the story, I'll put the link down in the description. So let's talk about the layout. And throughout the layout, I really liked how they put themed elements. So out of the station, you make a right-hand turn. You have one of 2 launches. The first one, you don't hit your top speed, but that launch will send you into the Wonder Mountain. After the launch, it looks like you got a pop of Bunny Hill that will send you into the mountain. In the mountain, you will launch at your top speed, which I think will be the most anticipating part of the ride. Looks like you're launching upwards, similar to Incredible Hulk. And these launches that are enclosed, such as Incredible Hulk and Maverick, really build up anticipation. I really love these types of launches. After you launch, notice at the top of the mountain, this short stint of shooting up 90 degrees. Like after the launch, you're going up 90 degrees for about a second or 2 before your first 2 inversions, which is the Fire Serpent Roll. After that, we got an outer bank before the 0G Stall. Looks like we got a short helix before your 4th inversion, the Skyflyer Loop. Next up is an Ice Winder Roll, and then we got a 0G Roll, a corkscrew, a minor airtime hill, 0G roll, and it looks like you got a small airtime hill that will lead you into the brakes. The ride will run 2 trains with 3 cars per train. Looks like we have the Premier Skyrocket trains, and it looks like if you see in the animation video, we don't have comfort collars. We just have the lap bar, which makes the ride a lot better and comfortable. The Skyrocket 2 clones that I've ridden don't have seatbelts. I'm not sure if this ride is planning to add seatbelts. As for a height requirement, it hasn't been officially announced, but my guess is that it's going to be 52 inches, which is 132 centimeters tall, due to the train design. I've ridden Phobia Fair at Lake Compounds. The ride doesn't have comfort collars, which has a 52-inch height requirement. I've ridden both Tigris and Tempesto. Both do have comfort collars and are both 54-inch height requirements, which is 137 centimeters tall. So overall thoughts, like I said, could be a top contender to be one of the best coasters coming in 2025. It's got the layout, launch, and theming, which makes a ride look like an awesome ride. This could be one of the top rides Premier has ever done. If I were to rank it in Canada's Wonderland's coaster lineup, I'm saying this is top 3. I think this would be better than Yukon Striker. There's a chance it could be better than Behemoth, but I'm not sure if this could be better than Leviathan. Out of the Premier rides, there are a ton of that I still haven't been on, but there are some good ones. West Coast Racers looks good. There's also a few rides Premier has done out in the Middle East, such as Epic Coaster at Dota Quest and in Qatar. There's also Deep Space at Imagica in India, but I don't think those rides are going to be as good as AlpenFury is going to be. Lastly, where would I rank this with all the new for 2025 new roller coasters? As of now, I would say this is the most anticipating ride opening in 2025, but we could see more announcements coming to the parks if there are roller coasters that could look better than AlpenFury. Right now, there's a lot of hype around AlpenFury. Looks like an awesome ride, and it's definitely going to be a great top 3 for the park. So that is it for my analysis video on AlpenFury coming to Canada's Wonderland in 2025. Let me know down in the comments if you're excited to ride it. And don't forget to follow me on social media. Links are in the description. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys later.